Good morning. Here we are back with Chapter 5 Data Handling. Today, let's solve exercise 5.1. Question number 1. For which of these would you use a histogram to show the data? Number A. The number of letters for different areas in a postman's bag. B. The height of competitors in an athletic meet. C. The number of cassettes produced by 5 companies. And number D. The number of passengers boarding trains from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at a station. Give reasons for each. Now for solution. Since histogram is a graphical representation of data, if data represented in manner of class interval, means if we are representing a graph by making classes, then it is a histogram. Therefore, for class B and D, we would use a histogram to show the data, because in these cases data can be divided into class interval. In case B, a group of competitors having different heights in an athletic meet, and in case D, number of passengers boarding trains in an interval of 1 hour at a station. These two events we can make groups or class intervals, therefore we can show them graphically with the help of histogram. Next, question number 2. The shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as men, represented by capital M, woman, represented by capital W, boy, represented by capital B, or girl, represented by capital G. The following list gives the shoppers who came during the first hour in the morning. Yes, so in a departmental store, the shoppers who came, among that shoppers, it has been divided into man, woman, boy, and girl. So for 1 hour in the morning, how many shoppers came, that is given below. Make a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Draw a bar graph to illustrate it. So first we have to make a frequency distribution table with the help of tally mark, and then we have to draw bar graph. So for solution, the frequency distribution table is as follows. Now first, for frequency distribution table, we have to use the tally mark. So we will divide the table into 3 parts. That is, first column as the shoppers, second as the tally mark, and the third one as the number of shoppers, that is frequency. Now as there are 4 division of shoppers, that is man, woman, boy, girl, so we will give the shoppers woman, man, boy, and girl. Now how many total women visited the department store in the first hour in the morning? That is 25. You have to count from here like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. Yes, there are 28 women who visited the departmental store. So we have to write the tally mark. Tally mark, you know that for representing the tally mark, we make first 4 lines as vertical, and fifth one a cross line on that four vertical line. So 5 such lines represents number of frequency 5. You can see 5, 10, 15. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 3 more, that is 3 vertical lines you have to make. So total there are frequency of woman is 28. Now for men, let's count for men. Yes, you can see here 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cross check that we are not missing somewhere any of the numbers, because if we miss, our frequency will not come proper. Yes, it is 15. So again, for men, represent the tally marks 15, that is you have to make 3 5 division parts. Yes, here you can see 5, 10 and 15. Yes, and number of shoppers as men is 15 here. Here you can see. Yes. Now for boys, let's count. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Total 5 boys visited the departmental store. Yes, so you can see we have made one group of 5 telemark, and here the frequency is 5. Let's check for girl. So girl again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Yes, total 12 girls visited the departmental store. So again we will make a group of 5, 5 and 2 vertical lines. So here 1, 5, 10 and 2 vertical lines, and the frequency is given as 12. You have to cross check these frequencies also by checking, so that we don't make mistake in skipping any of the given observation. So total there are 60 shoppers who visited the departmental store. Now after making the tally mark frequency distribution table, let's draw the bar graph. So in bar graph, as we have learned, the illustration of data by bar graph is as follows. Yes, you can see on x-axis, that is on horizontal axis, we have to write the shoppers. Shoppers are, yes, you can see shoppers woman, man, boy and girl. And on vertical axis, that is y-axis, we have to take the number of shoppers, that is the frequency. You have to write the scale on x-axis, we have taken 1 unit as 5 number of shoppers. Now woman, as we have seen, it is 28, so it will come here. You can see 28, it is coming here between 25 and 30. Similarly man, we are having 15. Yes, you can write also here, no deal if you are writing also this is 28, this is 15. Actually we are not writing in bar graph, but better we write in histogram only. Yes, then boys are 5 and girls are 12. Yes, after marking we have to make a bar. Now you can see that between each bar there is a space of one box on the graph paper. In this way you have to represent the graph bar graph on a graph paper. Yes, you have to write the scale on the right hand side corner. This is how the bar graph is represented. This question you have to do in graph book. Next, question number 2. Question number 3. The weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in a factory are. Now, the wages of 30 workers in a factory are given below. Using tally marks, make a frequency distribution table with intervals as 800 to 810, 810 to 820, and so on. Again, only you have to make a frequency distribution table using tally marks. So, for solution, the representation of data by frequency distribution table using tally marks is as follows. Again, you divide the table into 3 columns. First column, class intervals, second column, tally marks, and third, your frequency. Yes, this is your class interval, tally mark, and frequency. Now, already it is given in the question that you have to start the class interval from 800 to 810. Now, till which class interval you have to take? For that, you first find out which is the highest frequency given of the worker, yeah, highest paid worker. You can see here 890, greater than 890 is there or not. Let us cross check. Yes, 898 is there. This is the highest observation, you can say. You can say the frequency 898. So we have to take the class interval till 900, because the difference between the class, you can say the class size is 10. So we will take till 900. So class intervals we have selected here. You can see from 800 to 810, then 810 to 820, then 820 to 830, then 830 to 840, 840 to 850, 850 to 860, then 860 to 870, 870 to 880, 880 to 890, and 890 to 900. So our last upper limit of the class interval should be till 900. Now let's see for each class how many frequency we are getting, and we have to check that. Now 800 to 810. This is 830, 35, 90, 810. Now this 810. Yes, this 810, as we have learned that it will go in the higher class, that is between 810 to 820. So we don't have to count 810 in the class interval 800 to 810. It will go in the class interval 810 to 820. So next, let us see. So let's count the frequency for the first group. Now 8, 35, 36, 69, 40, 20, 21, 22. Yes, you can see 804. 1, 808, 2, and 806. So there are 3 frequencies which come in the first class interval, that is 800 to 810. So we will mark 3 vertical lines, and the frequency is 3. Yes. Now for next class interval, that is 810 to 820, let us count again. Yes, 810 to 820. You have to count 820 into the higher level, so don't make mistake. Yes, 812. You have to count 810. So there are 2 frequencies in the second class interval, so we'll mark 2 vertical lines and the frequency is written as 2. Yes. Now for the next class interval, that is 820 to 830. Yes, you can see 820. Only one frequency is there, so we'll make one vertical line in the telemark. Next class interval, that is 830 to 840. Yes, 831, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 frequencies which comes in 830 to 840 class interval. Again you will show the telemark by making first one group of 5 and then 4 vertical lines. So the frequency is 9. Next class interval, that is 840 to 850. Let's start watching 840 to 850, so it will be 845, then 845 again, then 840, again 840, 40 to 45, to 50. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 845. Let's cross check once. Again 845. Then 840. Yes, third time. 3 times 840 are there. So all the 3 frequencies will fall in the class interval 840 to 850. So total there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 frequencies 840 to 850. So we'll make the in telemark one group of 5 lines and the frequency is 5. Next interval, that is 850 to 860. Yes, let's check 850 to 8 and yes, there is 855. No other frequencies, only one frequency in the class interval 850 to 860. So we'll mark it one vertical line only and the frequency is 1. Next class interval, that is 860 to 870. Let's count from the observation. Yes, 869, then 860, then 868. So total 3 frequencies which come in the class interval 860 to 870. So we'll make 3 vertical lines as you have seen, and with the frequency is 3. Next class interval, that is 870 to 880. Yes, again in this class interval 870 to 880, you have to cross check minutely so we don't make any mistake. 70 to 80. Yes, you can see 878, only one frequency falls in this group. So we'll make a one vertical line and the frequency is 1. Next 880 to 890. Again 880 to 890. You don't have to count 890 here. It will go in the higher class interval. 880 to 890. Yes, 885. This will fall in this group. So we mark one vertical line and the frequency is 1. And the last class interval, that is 890 to 900. So yes, 890 now will fall in this class interval. 1 to 890 also will fall in this. So 1, 2, 3, and 891 more times. So 4 frequencies fall in this class interval, so we'll make 4 vertical lines as shown here, and frequency is 4. Now you have to add this all the frequency and you have to mark the total as 30, because already in the question you can see that wages of 30 workers are given. So this is how you will prepare the frequency distribution table with using tally marks. Next, question number 4. Draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question 3 and answer the following questions. Which group has the maximum number of workers? How many workers earn rupees 850 and more? And third, how many workers earn less than rupees 850? Now, the frequency table which we have made in question number 3, using this we have to answer these questions. Yes, so for that solution, first let's again draw that frequency table in this question, and now let's see with the help of the frequency distribution table, let's try to give the answers. Which group has the maximum number of workers? Now you can see in the table that maximum number of workers, that is 9, the highest frequency is in the group 830 to 840. Yes, this class interval, the highest number of frequency is there. So answer is 830 to 840 group has the maximum number of workers. Next, how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? Now, it has been given that how many workers earn rupees 850, more than 850, means these all groups will come in this question, that is rupees 850 to 8 and more than 850. So we have to add all these from this group, we have to take this total we have to do. Yes, that is 1 plus 3, 4, 4, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6 and 6 plus 4, 10. So there are 10 workers who earn more than rupees 850. And the third question, how many workers earn less than rupees 850? Now less than will come in these groups. Yes, all these class interval wages of the workers is less than rupees 850. So you have to add all these frequencies. Yes, that is 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 9, that is 15, and 15 plus 5, that is 20. So 20 workers earn less than rupees 850. And now let's draw a histogram using this frequency distribution table. Yes. So for drawing the histogram on vertical axis, that is x-axis, we have to take wages in rupees, and on vertical axis, x-axis is horizontal axis and vertical axis, that is y-axis. So on y-axis you will take number of workers. Now when you are writing on x-axis wages, so we have to mention the class, that is 800 to 810. Here you can see for first bar the class is 800 to 810, 810 to 820, 820 to 830, 830 to 840, 840 to 850, 850 to 860, 860 to 870, 870 to 880, 880 to 890, and 890 to 900. And on y-axis, that is vertical axis, number of workers you have to write as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because frequency, highest frequency we are getting as 9. So we take the scale on y-axis as 1 unit is equal to 1 worker. Now one more important thing in histogram is there, that here you can see, I have zoomed the camera and I am showing you that this broken line which we have drawn here, you can see the broken line. This broken line is drawn when we write the class interval after 0, leaving some of the intervals in between. Means you can see after 0 we have started with the class interval as 800. Yes, means from 0 to 800 we have not taken it as continuous, we have taken discontinue, we have started after a long gap. So where there is a gap between the origin and the first class interval, you have to draw this broken line. It is said as jagged line also. That is, we have to, first box you will draw in this way. These are your boxes given. Yeah, you can say these are the 1 units. So you will draw the 1 unit and then start from the second unit here. Yes, this is second unit, you have to start your rectangles of the histogram. Now, after writing this, we will write the scale on the left hand side corner, right hand side corner, that 1 unit on y-axis, 1 unit equal to 1 number of worker, yeah, 1 worker also. Now you will draw the rectangles, or you can say bars also, and that bars should be continuous. There should be no gap between the bars. So first class interval, that is 810 to 840. Already the frequency is given as 3. Yes, you can see the frequency 3. So we'll draw this first rectangle. For second group, the frequency is 2. For third group, frequency is 1. For fourth group, frequency is 9. So we have to draw. This should be continuous. There should be no space between the rectangles. For fifth group, the frequency is given as 5. Sixth group, the frequency again is 1. 7 class interval, the group frequency is 3. 8 class interval, the frequency is 1. 9 also the frequency is 1. 10 the frequency is 4. In this way, you have to draw the rectangles continuously. You can write the frequencies on the respective rectangles. Here you can see 3. Here it is 2, 1, 9. This is 5, 1. This is 3, 1, 1 and 4. This is how you have to draw the histogram. Students, please solve this question in graph book. So question number 2 and 4 you have to solve in graph book. Next, question number 5. The number of hours for which students of a particular class watch television during holidays is shown through the given graph. Answer the following question. Now you can see that histogram is given regarding the students who watch the TV during vacation. So for how many hours a student is watching a TV is given. Using this histogram, we have to answer the questions, that is question number 1. For how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? Second, How many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? And third, how many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? Now, let us use the histogram to get our answers. So first question, how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? For how many hours did the maximum numbers of so the answer is the maximum numbers of students watch TV for 4 to 5 hours. You can see the highest frequency. This is the highest frequency given, that is 32. Yes, 32 number of students watch TV for the class interval 4 to 5. This is the class interval given 4 to 5. Yes, so we can write the maximum numbers of students watch TV for 4 to 5 hours. Next, question number 2. Now we have to find how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours. Yes, so 34 students watch TV for less than 4 hours. Now less than 4 hours, here you can see the interval is starting 4 and 5. So we have to count these 3. That is, you will add all the 3, that is 4 plus 8, that is 12, and 12 plus 22, that is 34. So less than 4 hours, there are 34 students watching TV. And the question number 3. How many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? Now more than 5 hours means you have to count this 2 only. Here you can see this is 5, so we have to go after that, that is more than 5 hours. So here you can see, here there are number of students 8, and here there are number of students 6. So 6 plus 8, that is 14. So our answer is 14 students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV. Dear students, please copy the solutions of exercise 5.1 as instructed. That is, you have to copy question number 1, 3 and 5 in your CW, and question number 2 and 4 in graph book. Also in question number 5, if you are comfortable, you can draw the bar graph given in the question. If you are not comfortable, if you are not drawing, then also it will do. Thank you.